Hey guys, Luke here. I'm here to do my Wednesday edition round 1 edition of my Supercoach. Now, I did a brief one before going over my initial size and that sort of stuff. Obviously, with the team lineups coming up, a lot of it's had to be changes. A lot of my cash cards and that not there anymore. Rearranged the side completely. Got a fair bit of cash remaining. Don't really want to go out and spend all of it in case there's like urgent changes after like 1 week, and I don't want to be left with like, say like Wood getting hurt because Lola here. I don't know if he'd be up to scratch, or I don't know how to explain it, but when it turns out that I need to play backups, so backups aren't there or something, and I've already got the cheapest ones available, and I can't really go any cheaper, so I have the extra cash there if needed. Cameron Smith is one who I was thinking about putting in, but because he's sort of been a little bit doubtful with injuries, I don't know if he's going to be getting the points straight away. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, if he has the first few weeks, we'll see just before he goes up. We might slot him in there, but for now we're going to stick with Seguiaro and Leacher as a reserve. Forwards, I did contemplate James Graham going out for Andrew Fafita, due to the fact that Fafita, his price would have to be down because there was a few games last year where he tried to play and got injured, so his price should be a little bit down, I would think, but I'm not real sure. I did bring in Ryan James. He is playing in the second row, so I'm not sure how it's going to affect him, but I think that's too low for him, so I think he's a good one to get in. I did pick up Dale Finucane. I'm pretty happy about that one. I think due to the fact that at the Bulldogs he did get good game time, but he limited opportunities. I know he was in their team every week, but he wasn't one of the main players. Now he goes to the Storm. He's a starting lock right from the start, and I expect it to stay that way. Tohu Harris is another one with Ryan Hoffman's spot needed to be filled. Tohu Harris, he can play 80 minutes. He started off really well 2 seasons ago, I think it was. So I think he's a good buy. Obviously, Gallon Parker speaks for himself. Glenn Stewart's another one who sort of speaks for himself. The price range, plus his ability. I think you have to get him. Is the gift from what I remember. I think that's his nickname. And I think he should be a definite in your side. I mean, obviously you can take it into injuries, but at this stage, I think it's enough to give it a risk. Darcy Lussick, there was a few people I was contemplating. There was a few different Titans players. I think there was Robinson and some Pettybourne even. But at the same time, I'm thinking about Greg Bird and Dave Taylor and a few of those guys who probably will end up back in the squad in either next week or a week after. I'm thinking, are these Pettybourne guys who are starting now, the Robinsons, they're starting right now, but are they going to get shifted? Like Greg Bird would come back into the second row or lock, wherever. Does that mean Ryan James get moved straight to the second row? And then Dave Taylor as well, like someone's going to get moved. And I'm not sure about minutes and stuff, so I was a bit hesitant to go for Titans forwards apart from Ryan James. That's why I went for Darcy Lussick. I know he's not the smartest player, but he's sort of been a bit limited through injuries and that sort of stuff, but I think he'll come good playing at prop. He played not too bad at times last year, but hopefully he'll kick on and get me some more money on there. Halves, Widdop, I did temporarily take Widdop out, but I didn't really have a replacement. I think I was looking at Sean Johnson, but I don't want to go in and spend so much money, and I think Widdop will do the job. He's so good. Thurston obviously speaks for himself. Cornish, I didn't have him initially. I think I had Hastings or something, and that was a dumb move. Cornish was always going to be in there. It was also a matter of like with the reserves, like working out where I want to play them. Like I had Lola here listed in the wing center spot initially, and then I was like, it's not really too many cheap 5'8", so ended up putting Lola here there so I can bring in Carter on the Bully or Morante or whatever. So it ended up okay. Josh Jackson is our marquee back, 347, one of the most expensive backs in the game, but I think he's well worth it because he's not going to be one of those ones that is going to be relying on scoring a try or something. Like he just does it, he gets through work, he should be good, which is good for us. Josh Morris, another one who I think is a cash cow, like he's bound to go up. It's just he must have really. Dean Hallertau, starting lock for Tigers. I don't know how much game time he's going to get, but he has potential to play like 80. Like he's a good player, Dean Hallertau, barring injuries. Hopefully no injuries for him. Bryson Goodwin, another one who didn't play much last year. When he played, wasn't that great, and due to that, his price is sort of a little bit low. But I think he might be able to go okay in the centre position. I'm not sure what side he's going to be on. I assume he'll be on the side with Johnston, so hopefully a few assists for him coming up, and then, I don't know, if there's an injury to Reynolds, he might goal kick, whatever. I'm not real sure, but that's my thought process with Goodwin. Hopper Whitey seems to be impressing at fullback in the trials and stuff, and I think price tag is for his centre position. He wasn't that great to start off with, and he was one of my cash cows last year who just didn't really do anything. but I think that's because he was playing in the centre spot. Moving the fullback, I think he should be more involved in that. Bench spots, I'm going to go with Leacher this week because I think he's going to be playing a good amount of game time. I don't think Umba's going to play this week, so 80 minutes for Leacher possibly, unless Jackson goes in, but we've already got Jackson, so it's all good. Dale Finucane, yeah, I've already talked about him. Glenn Stewart, I've also talked about him. Last week, talked about him. Pretty much talked about everybody. Carter, Solomon Carter, whatever his name is, he's in the centre position at New Zealand, the Warriors, so he's probably a good one to pick up. Nabuli, another one, is a must-have really. I think Miranda is just a good solid player. I don't think he's going to lose his spot anytime soon, at least not until a few players come back like Boyd and that, but I think Miranda should be in the side for a little while, and his price will probably rise, probably score a few tries. Kahu's another one. I don't know how long he's going to be in the side and all that, but for the time being, he was the cheapest one I could get at fullback really, so I throw him in there, and he should rise in price a little bit. Now, I know they're saying in attack he's going to be in the centres and defence he's going to be at fullback, but I'm not sure how it's going to work. But he should go up in price a little bit. So that's the team that I've got. Talking about the league, obviously we still got the not that one. Let's find the other one. I think there was 15 people before. We'll have to have a look. Yep, there's 15 people in our team listing. I haven't even done my jerseys or anything, so I'll have to fix up that. But there's our league code here. I was going to try and highlight it, but I can't. I'll highlight it now. 355455, and that's the league code. You just go in, you just do like so, create or join, and you say I was invited to join a league. You type in the number 355455 and do join league, and it should join. But there is only 5 spots left. Hopefully we can fill that. Be really cool if we can do that. But yeah, we'll leave that for another episode. I'll come back every few weeks. I'm not sure what happens if you don't feel it. Hopefully it just goes or something. Hopefully it still continues on. Because that'd be a bit annoying if we can't feel it and we end up running out. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. So thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you go quite well on Supercoach. Hopefully not as good as me. Hopefully I come first in everything. But yeah, I'm just mucking around there. I'm predicting a pretty good week for us, and I will be back tomorrow for team reviews. Team previews. Not team previews, game previews, I should say, if everything goes well. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter at MrLuke on YT, and get my Facebook page in the description. Go like that and all that sort of stuff. I haven't really posted to it that much, but yeah, no, it's there, and I will be posting to it soon. So thank you for watching, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.